There are 104 new Pokemon in Generation 9 so far, and here are some really cool shinies from this generation. But instead of that, we are going to be looking at some of the worst shinies from Gen 9, or at least my personal least favorite shinies. And at the end, I'll be ranking each of these shinies, so make sure to stick until the end. First, we got Gimmighoul and Gholdengo, or Gholdengo? I don't know. Anyways, these shinies are bad. You can't even obtain them in Scarlet and Violet yet because you only see Gimmighoul from fixed spawns, which are shiny locked, and also you can't breed them. As the 1000th Pokemon, I would like to see any semblance of a cool shiny, but really only the little dude changes in the shiny, and yeah, that makes sense since he's just gathering the coins, but it's still a bit lacking. Now for shinies you can actually obtain. I went into the wild and had the goal for the worst shinies Generation 9 had to offer. First, I hunted for Tandemaus, the new mouse Pokemon of Gen 9, and it's pretty cute. You can find them right next to the Pokemon League. You are forced to auto battle them to check for shinies, which takes a while. But hey, I finally got it.
Wait, did I finally get, dude, it's, oh my god.
The shiny only has a very new light brown shirt and pant for the 2 mice, and that's it. You can barely tell. Also, I'm not going for 3 family mousehold, that's for another time. Next, I went for another group of shinies, Tauros. There are 3 new Tauros breeds in Generation 9, and their shinies are hard to notice. I got a combat breed Tauros outbreak, and it didn't take long to find one.
Is that shiny? I think that was my shiny.
The main difference for all the breeds is to look at the mane, because it's a little lighter than normal color. Also, everywhere else on the body is a lot darker. Water and Fire breed Tauros are next, and they're also exclusive Pokemon. And since I had Violet, I popped a water sandwich, and went to West Province area 2, and found a water breed Tauros.
Wait, is it? Yes.
I really don't mind these shinies, and I think they're kinda cool, just really hard to notice. I also go for Fire breed Tauros, but more on that later. Scarlet and Violet, they released a lot of new bird or bird-like or type of bird Pokemon, and I'm going to be honest, they all aren't that good, except Espathra. That is a pretty cool shiny. And I actually have a few of them ready. So first we got Wattrel and Kilowattrel. Most of these shiny birds are just pretty boring with their shinies. Color palette on Wattrel and Kilowattrel are just really bad. I don't like the changes at all. And with Bombardier next, it has a gray beak and feet, but it's overall just not that exciting. For the next bird, I wasn't sure if I was going to include this shiny since I thought it was okay, but Flamigo changes from pink to like pink, which I don't know, could have been a lot better. I actually already had one of these shiny, but I released it and yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not hunting for another. Now the last shiny bird is a little bit different. Squawkabilly is a new Pokemon that is pretty much like Chatot, and it has 4 different plumages or colors: white, blue, green, and yellow. And yes, that means I'm going to be catching each of these shiny. Which sounds bad at first, but there's a really nice spot at Lavincia South where you can reset these Squawkabilly really fast. They also spawn in packs, which made it even easier. The only problem is I can't pick what color they are. It took me 7 hours to catch them all. And let's go in order. I got a green one, then a yellow one, then a green, into another green, and then my first blue, into another green, then a blue one, another blue, into a green, and finally, hey, my first white shiny Squawkabilly. Yeah, I got a few of them, and the main difference of the shiny is the pink hair on top instead of black. And mixed with my already big distaste for this Pokemon, put them in this video. Oh, and if you want to know a perfect example of what I would much rather have in a shiny like this is Oricorio, which is already in the game, which has a unique shiny for each bird. Also, if you're sticking this far in the video, please catch that subscribe button, it means a lot. After all the birds, I went to my next disappointment, which is Frigibax, the pseudo-legendary Pokemon that deserves so much more than this. Frigibax barely changes color with its shiny, and its fully evolved form Baxcalibur is even worse. I just rode around Glacido Mountain until I caught 2 of them, the Dragon Sandwich, and called it. Arctibax is kinda cool though. Next I went for the really popular Charcadet. I honestly only saw 1 or 2 of these in my playthrough, so I looked up the best spot for them, and after about an hour and a half, I got them. The only difference in the shiny is the blue eyes, and the same goes for Armor Rouge, one of its evolutions. Ceruledge, its other evolution, instead has red eyes and orange flames out of the eye. These shinies overall just feel lazy with only the eye change. On their own, they're still cool shinies, it's just feels like a lot more could happen. Now I'm going to introduce you to the longest hunt I had in Scarlet and Violet. Fire breed Tauros. Again, this breed of Tauros is a Scarlet exclusive, so I had two options. Go to someone's world and let them shiny hunt and I follow them, or I use the Masuda method. I preferred the latter because it felt like I was actually hunting for the shiny and not just making my friend shiny hunt Tauros, so I decided to hatch fire breed Tauros eggs. I just didn't think it would take 3 whole days. Now, how did I get these eggs? First, I got a Ditto that originated from a different country than mine, and a fire breed Tauros that I got from a raid and put them into a picnic. I then made a sandwich that has egg power too. I like this one with a banana, and wait a long time. At first I checked every once in a while, but it took so long I eventually started setting 4-minute timers on my phone just to get the eggs. I was able to fill 2 boxes of eggs per sandwich. And after I have all these eggs, I take a Pokemon with the flame body ability to make the eggs hatch faster and run around. But look, I got a shiny, because this is taking forever. At least this shiny is actually good. But hey, I got it. Again, not the worst shiny, but like if I'm using this, it's just hard to notice the change. Finally, as I was looking through all the shinies, I saw Bramblin and Bramblegast, and they looked okay, I guess. I decided to shiny hunt them, and once I got them both, I decided they're whatever. Could have been better, but you know, it's not the worst. Anyways, all the shinies here I think are probably the worst of the lot in Scarlet and Violet, in my opinion, of course. And I also made a tier list for my personal thoughts. Hope you enjoyed. Peace. Bye.